Hi, so we're meeting for the first time. My name is Maddalena De Nicola. You already know this probably if you did your orientation, either in class or online. But if you're an online student, now you can see my face. Great. Woohoo. And we're going to start today in chapter 10, Kapitel 10, with the simple past. And we're going to first actually take a little look at our My German Lab website. I'll kind of show you what's there, just in case you don't know exactly what materials are there, what resources you have, and then we'll start on our lesson. So first of all, let me give you a little overview of the My German Lab website. There it is. This, of course, is the teacher's site, so yours is not going to be exactly the same, of course. As you can see, I have student performance here, course performance, student performance. I can see everybody's names and who passed and not passed, and idle students, so students who dropped or stopped working on their labs. You will obviously not have that, but it's good for you to know that I do. So yes, always do your work. I know what you're doing, how much time you're spending on your labs, etc. I know Big Brother is watching you, okay? And of course you have an assignment calendar. That's where you'll find homework I assign. Not all of the homework, but the My German Lab homework. Mostly the student activities manual, etc. You'll find tests here, your final if you're an online student, and here of course the course materials and the grade book. I know I can see all of your grades. You probably can only see your own, and then we can communicate with each other here, but I prefer just going to Blackboard actually. And your e-text, of course. This is your online textbook that you can also print. So if you just really like to have the hard, what is it called? I forgot. The prints, the paper. If you'd like to have the, well, you know what I'm talking about. I'm blanking out here. So if you would like to have a real book, you can also print, and it's still cheaper. I've also heard students who told me, I don't like to work with an e-text. I really prefer real books. Well, you don't have to not buy a book. You definitely can. So if you're willing to spend the extra money, you can definitely buy the real hardcover, Treffpunkt Deutsch 6th edition. It's up to you. It just costs extra money, so I don't require that, but you certainly can. And I also want to show you what's here under tutorials, because a lot of my students never really do anything with this, but you have the PowerPoints for the grammar lessons, for example. We'll look at one today, obviously, when we start. Even English language tutorials. So if I ever talk about adjective clauses and you have no clue what they are, you can go here and you'll see what adjective clauses are in English. So you definitely have a lot of materials here under tutorials. And under course materials, you can find by chapter, of course. It's all divided by chapter. So if you're in Kapitel 10, Chapter 10, this is where we're starting in our 4th semester course in 2312. You have to go there first, but then you'll find your student activities manual, and under chapter resources, you will find your video. I also have the one with captions, but you don't. You'll just have this one. So there's a lot of resources and materials here. Your e-text, of course. This, and make sure you allow pop-ups for this side. So, and then of course you have your e-text up here, and you just go to the page that you have to go to. Kapitel 10, for example, starts around page 330, and that's probably the most important features here in My German Lab. And of course, you'll have to buy your access code. from the publisher. It's probably cheapest, and you'll also have a course access code. Those are two different things from me. I'll give you your course access code, but first you'll have to buy the access code from the publisher to access all of this. Okay, so now let's go to our chapter 10.